above her or she above me. Unless you
You
guys
should
think.
always be above women.
No, I enjoy them riding me too. I could be on the bottom.
That's my man.
It's great. How long are you gonna go on with this, Rusty? You're not gonna ever try to settle down?
No, like, if I would ever actually find a girl that actually I'm interested in, there's no reason why I will not have a relationship, and then continue. But it's kind of like my life right now is set up until I find that girl. So like, I will be promiscuous and I will
Become a
have
cross-dresser.
Now, are you looking via vagina or are you looking via personality? Because it seems like you're leaning towards the first part.
Well, I'm looking for both. That's like the whole idea, right?
Vic.
It's okay to acknowledge that you want to dress up like a woman
Yep, true.
and put a finger in your butt.
Why
I'm getting
did
all
those
these
two
whispers of
correlate?
things.
What?
Here, let's sit at the table, guys.
Big dog.
Oh, okay, I'll be on. Everyone sit down. Metro's gonna say a prayer
No, but I could see myself settling down.
to the old gods.
Yeah, I would come and sit at the table with you, but you know.
Oh yeah, you can't.
It's hard to
sit
find that
anymore.
girl though.
I mean, you're looking in the wrong places. A lot of things are hard to find.
Yeah, not really.
You're not gonna
bars, right?
you're not gonna find a girl that you want to spend your life with in a bar.
There are definitely people that have.
Wait, yeah,
get
you can
divorced.
probably find a girl in a bar that you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Well, okay, that you should spend the rest of your life with. Sorry, I didn't specify.
I think it depends how old you are. If they're like 40 something, maybe not, but I don't know. If you're like younger 20s, like I think most of us are spending some time at the bar, if not a lot.
I don't know. That's just weird to me. Trying to find somebody in a place like when I was younger, like a bar is where you went when you were fucking desperate, not so much to enjoy yourself.
We're the same age,
Why?
and the bar is always
How-
been a
how old
social
are you,
place.
Jinx?
I'm 31.
Interesting.
So you would go to a bar for what purpose? To have sex? or
I
try to
I
pick
don't
up a
go to
girl?
bars because it's a
No, no,
waste of
back in the-
time.
Back in the day. Back in the day.
I
So it's World
didn't.
PvP.
I invited people over and we got fucked up and we did things.
Then what? I don't understand that comment. Then you would go to the bar when you were desperate. Why?
No, I'm saying it was a stigma around me, like to the people that I knew that did go to bars, that they went there because they were desperate, not because they were trying to have fun.
So the desperate came from them looking for a hookup. Is that what happened?
Yeah, pretty much.
So the reason I go to a
We should
bar
go to
is to
gay
get
bars.
fucked up and get drunk, and then if something happens, it happens. I don't look for it. It just happens.
Rusty's a very wealthy person if he spends $8 per drink.
Nah, you don't ever spend $8 per drink. You get fucked up beforehand, and you just go there and you have a drink.
That
Come on
sounds
now.
fucking desperate.
That's called
No.
pre-gaming.
Yeah,
Didn't you do that in college?
Alright.
called desperation, is what that's called.
take some shots, get fucked up.
That's
take
what
it
you
easy.
used to do in
getting-
college.
If you're getting fucked up to go somewhere to act like you fucking were drunk there, that's fucking weird.
It's not to
Why?
act like you're drunk there, it's just to save money before you go.
Yeah.
Then you could just not go and just get drunk and invite some people over.
Well, I guess you could, watch a movie at your own place, but some people like to go to the movie theater and watch.
That's a
True,
good
but you
analogy, I like
you
that.
don't eat popcorn and get a fucking half movie in and
That's a
then
good
go to the
point,
movie theater.
actually. Let's go pregame the film, watch the first
sneak
half
in
of it.
snacks to the movie theater all the time.
Some good
Well, yeah, but
rebuttals
he's
there.
not sneaking booze into the bar. He's going there already fucked
I
up.
sneak booze into the bar.
Stink
I used to
booze
put. We
in
used to
my
have a trench
stomach.
coat, and he would have beer cans, and then he would take it, and then he would just order.
I'd
one
argue
beer
that
and
watching
then
any
keep
sort of
doing it.
trailer or teaser, that's your pregame right there.
Yeah.
I guess, but I don't know. That just
It's
seems a
not
little
as
off.
if you can just watch the movie at home, like the day that it comes out in the theater.
Yeah, you can
Sometimes
actually.
you can.
Every movie you want to do that.
Like not back in the day, you could. You could get the snacks, but you couldn't. Do
As long
anything
as back in the day it's after 2005, then yeah, you can't. Pirated movies have been around since like fucking mid 2000s.
Yeah, but they're always like shitty quality with Chinese subtitles to take up 3/4 of the screen if it's day of.
Oh, what's wrong with the Chinese subtitles?
The cam sucks.
Don't speak on me.
It's a lot wrong with Chinese.
I just learned to read Chinese.
Alright, I'm gonna move us down.
Well, Chinese is American, I guess, but yeah.
You are Chinese? I love that. No wonder you're good.
Good is a word.
Not Chinese at all.
You're not, Kano?
Am I Chinese? No.
Oh, I think you're
Kentucky.
Irish.
No, like German, Austrian.
Rusty strikes me as like a 6'2" white guy that was in a frat in college and then went for
Jeez.
psychology.
You got it.
It still is.
Too far.
Was that spot on, Metro?
Fucking nailed it. Yeah, you didn't mention.
Literally
the hair
never
color,
seen
but-
this man in my life.
You didn't mention the hair color, but I'm sure you would have guessed it right as well.
Probably brown.
I was thinking blonde.
It's German, Austrian, it's
Yeah.
blonde.
Yeah.
Lies.
I don't know his
Dirty
heritage.
blonde.
Dirty blonde can be considered brown.
All that you still can't.
Hair
call
the color of the sun.
Do you have blue eyes, Rusty?
Yes, sir.
And are you ripped?
Superior race.
Are you ripped?
Am I ripped?
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Look at that. See, you'd be really popular in a gay bar. Just go to it.
I was at a gay bar actually when I first got down here.
You didn't know
I
you
didn't-
were in a gay bar.
I didn't realize I was in a gay bar. It was really funny. You'll get a kick out of the
I
story.
thought you could read people though. Wouldn't
Wait.
that go on to figure out you're in a gay bar pretty quickly?
So-
you had no idea about gays.
Yeah. So hold on. So I walk into this bar because I have to piss with my buddy, and we just got here in town. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So he comes with me because he has to go too. And I walk through the bathroom. It's all like booked up. So I walk back outside, and this guy is like pushing through the line to get to the bathroom. I was like, oh wait, it's full. I'm not trying to see a guy piss. And the guy turns to me and he's like, well, I am. And I'm really fucked up at this point. So I don't kind of like understand what the fuck he said. And I'm just like really puzzled. And he looks at me and he's like, I must have like a weird look on my face. And he's like, you know, this is a gay bar, right? And I was like, oh, no, I had no idea. And so he goes inside and I'm guessing he's like hooking up with somebody or he's watching some guy piss or something. But it was funny. We stayed the rest of the night. It was a lot of fun. There was girls in there.
Is that what
That was a
the
really
bars-
good example of why you don't get drunk before you go to a bar.
I mean, they still had fun. Nothing happened. I mean, it's like the same thing
Says
with
you.
girls saying to guys. If I say no to a guy, I'd be like, nah, I'm straight, thanks. And then he chills. It's fine. Just like a girl says no to a guy, it's the same thing.
You know, that doesn't work. I told all
Unless the guy,
a
unless
million
the guy wants
times.
to rape her, then you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, what if you end up with a gay stalker?
And I'd be like, you need to fucking chill.
Because I'm a
You
stalk
would be
woman,
like,
then,
can you help me pick out outfits?
Your last name is Howard.
That's when he
right?
brings out his inner Arnold when he's like, yeah, you
Yeah.
go away from me or else I kill you.
Wait, your last name is what?
Hellwig.
The
And
hell?
you're like, oh my god, you're gonna be easily searched.
No, not exactly.
Yeah, sure. You're not.
No way.
I promise you.
Well, actually, you definitely could find me, but it wouldn't be
I think I found you by literally looking up.
professionally.
Hey, Rusty, did you go to Wilkes?
Yeah.
that was a serious question. Did you go to Wilkes in Pennsylvania?
Yeah. That was way back in the day with George.
Yeah, literally already found you.
Yeah, what I'm
Dude,
saying
yeah,
is
dude.
you won't be able to find me professionally. You'll be able to find
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I just find it entertaining that I can find you that quickly.
Is it
I've been
because
meaning
you've
to
never had a
ask you.
job?
Rusty, what led you to go to Wilkes?
I got recruited. I don't know. It was like a sure thing. And then way back when The coach kind of like lied to me and all this other shit, but I definitely should not have went there. It was just like a recruiting kind of thing, and then
Is that you, Rusty?
Jesus Christ.
I'll be back.
Nothing.
That's funny.
Is
that
it though?
That's him,
He's a
yes.
good look-
Wow,
a good
Rusty
looking
is
dude.
probably the most normal gamer
And that's when he
person I've
was
ever seen.
10 years younger.
The internet is one of the most useful
That's
tools in the
interesting.
world.
What is there, a page on the...
I literally Googled his name, how I thought it was spelled, and it was the first result that came up.
No, I know, but what is that picture from? Like a roster
It's
of
from,
football?
the 2008 men's soccer roster on Wilkes'
That's
website.
his yearbook.
You should delete that though, for his privacy.
He hasn't
That is-
confirmed it.
See if somebody had
Let's
never
see if
said
Stit's there. Oh yeah, there's Stit too. Wow, that's funny. God, that's really bizarre. Weird. There's Stit.
Who's that?
That's our other buddy who we used to play WoW with together. They were both footballers at Wilkes.
Wow, I actually nailed his height. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude,
Wilkes,
you literally
a private?
fucking nailed everything about it. It was funny.
Yeah, see, Rusty says he could read people. I read Rusty like a book.
Who's that? Is that younger Metro?
No, that's Stit.
Oh,
Dude, Metro, I was on YouTube the other day, and then there's like, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden, all of the recommended stuff on my YouTube is like stuff from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago,
Oh, yeah?
and video of you in, I think it might have been like Legion or maybe before that, but it was a video of you doing a raid for World PvP against Osmongold or something like that.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
It was hilarious. I was like, dude, that's crazy.
Wow, Rusty only got 1 goal in his first season. That's rough.
Did you guys see? I didn't like watch the whole video, but did you guys see he raised almost like $300,000 to delete his Burning Crusade character?
I didn't
And
hear
then
about
couldn't
that.
delete it for like the entire stream because people were trolling him.
announcement goal?
Mm-hmm.
Someone like him, he can literally just delete it and then make a new one and get carried to pretty much exactly where he was 10 minutes ago.
What was the point of doing that?
Apparently, it was for charity. At least that's what the title of the video said. But
Yeah, they raised like $363,000.
Be right back.
Dude, where's Illadaddy?
He should just do that not for charity and for his actual like normal WoW character. See how much money he can get and then just retire.
Yeah, I'm back.
I like how quiet Rusty got.
Went to a
Let's use the
piss.
bathroom.
What?
Oh yeah, first Google search literally found everything about your college career.
Yeah, it wasn't that good for Wilkes. That's a good picture of Stit.
Yeah, that's what I thought was funny of it. It's 2010 too, so I didn't realize he played the whole time. Well, anyway, we're waiting on Fletchin, and then we'll fill up at that point. So hopefully, he's on his way. Haven't heard from Illidan yet again, but got plenty of people. Just starting this trash.
Questions in Discord.
Oh, great! So he's on his way.
God, these are such old pictures. Holy fuck.
Yeah, from when you were in college.
What are the chances of that?
100%.
So a lot of costumes. Me and Solandra back to back. First two got exactly the same one.
Hmm.
What are you doing? These specimens are very delicate.
Man, when are they gonna make Vicrola a playable race?
Yeah, there's so many good ones that could be. Alright, well, anyway, let's get started on this trash here.
Thank you both for attending. The ball would not be as good without you.
Think nothing of it, darling. As long as the wine flows, you'll have my attention. Oh, don't be such a bore. If you behave, perhaps I will let you skewer a few of the wait staff.
Is there gonna be any sort of catch-up, like resource thing for crafting legendaries? Since I pretty much have to recraft every single one.
Not really. Apparently, the drop rate is 50% higher in terms of Soul Ash, and you can get it from alts now, so you can get an unlimited amount per week.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You can
and you're
get an
talking about the
unlimited.
crafting, like levels.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? Actually crafting them yourself?
No, I just getting the Soul Ash.
Oh,
You
yeah.
you can farm Torghast like infinitely now.
Does it give Soul Ash every time as well?
Yes, just
Oh,
a
40%
it
reduced.
does yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But if the amount is higher than the reduced amount, it's still going to be pretty similar to what it is now.
Rick, why are you asking? What do you have to redo?
Oh, just because with the new domination gear, whatever it's called, I have to reforge or I have to remake every legendary that I have.
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Because if I'm
Most people don't know about
this
this stuff.
gear.
Yeah, basically there's a new system. It's probably the closest thing I could describe it to is tier set. So these items are in slots that you have legendaries in right now, and if you want to be perfectly optimized, you're gonna have to change that.
I posted like guides earlier today in the general channel.
You did.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, set bonuses is essentially what it is.
I would
So if I want to
imagine
wear
that-
those
Bonuses,
pieces,
but each one also gives you an individual bonus.
Like damage, defense, or healing.
So you have 5 pieces of gear, all with a socket that gives you 5 different bonuses. If you have 3,
How easy is it to get the gems themselves?
I don't think they even talked about it. Like,
Okay, that's going to be a pretty important part of this
These are
discussion.
probably going to be easy to get because you have to upgrade them 5 times to get the max.
Yeah.
I got a minute on speed.
So they're not necessarily based off of the difficulty. I think some guy in Korthia, you give him a resource. I think it's the thing that drops from raid bosses and you upgrade it 5 times.
Okay, so we're back. Welcome back. This is a fight that I think we surprised ourselves on last night, so I want to see what we can do on it. Okay, you know, like I said, it was one that really had our number before, but I had a very in-depth look at our kill of this last, however many months ago that was now, and I think I've learned everything that, well, we learned everything I need to know about this encounter for us to kill it another time. Okay, so listen up. These are some important things that we did not do well last night. One was our damage was very bad at the time it needs to be the best. Okay, so I'll chalk that up to just people learning the fight, but you guys need to make sure you have every single offensive CD your character has available to you with a potion during the Bloodlust. Okay, that boss should die. I think I posted exactly how much we're off. 5%, I believe.
5, yeah.
Yeah, 5% slow on that phase. Okay, so that needs to be. We should be ahead based on the rest of everything that we've seen. we should be ahead. Okay, so please make sure you're ready for that. Set this fucking PvP trinket on. Thank you for reminding me. Anyway, yes, we will hopefully see much better results there. Okay, so if you're using offense at any point in the second boss, it's a trap. All right, you could use it if you're sure it's up, but it's a trap that we went through for a long time, and it actually caused some sideways progression for a while there as people relearn the fight. But in terms of the second phase, we're also unfortunately slow coming out of that. Okay, so this boss should die as the ad spawns. Okay, you guys could stop randomly bloodlusting. That would help a lot. Anyway, the boss should die as the ad spawns. Okay, so we should have the jumps, the ad dies, and then the boss dies. It should be that quick in a very, very short order. Okay, we go into it. You want to ramp if you're a class. I don't think there's any actual classes, but if you are a class that has a ramp time, you want to start ramping on the second boss as we're killing the previous boss. Okay, you have permission there to attack the wrong boss because obviously it will be a DPS increase at that point. So anyway, if we get to that point, we need to make sure everybody's ready. You pot, you go nuts, and we do not move from those first mechanics. Okay, those first mechanics are, we're just gonna sit through them, DPS for the entirety of Bloodlust. Okay, the first thing we do is move from soul spikes. All right, so we're doing like we did. We probably want to move it a little bit less in general. We don't need to actually get to the middle of the room. We just need to clear out the big puddles, like the big patches of puddles. At that point in the fight, you need to make sure that you're not creating too much stress for yourself, but also you're in a position that you can survive the next mechanic, which is the Dark Recital. Okay, at this point, Dark Recital comes out, and the main part of this fight that people might not realize complicates it there is when you get Dark Recital and you run, you're dropping those red circles that other people are getting hit by. I forgot how bad this was for us. We had multiple people die to other people's Dark Recitals, okay? So if you are a melee DPS and you get Dark Recital, you will not be in melee range of the boss, okay? You will be leaving melee range of the boss and not painting the entire melee with it. This was a massive point of progression for us back when we were doing this for the first time, and I can imagine it will happen again with this many melee back on the roster. So please make sure that if you are getting it, and you absolutely will, you will definitely have multiple melee with it in that phase, you sadly are leaving melee range, okay? Do not let that cloud the rest of the puddle, because if everybody else has to move and you're the only one in melee range, you've lost DPS for this group. Anyway, at that point we come to the phase. The boss should transition as the mechanic Prideful Eruption begins. That is our goal, okay? It will be just like on Enerva. If we have to, we will wait, okay? We were like over 5% slow on it last night, but all we have to do is make that and make it so when she starts the cast, she pushes, and then the mechanic just gets completely pushed out. It doesn't happen again for an extremely long time, and that's exactly what we want to see. As the phase begins, that happens, okay? At this point, we still have our jumps. We are not jumping in this main phase. Instead, we are going to take the jumping into the, the Dance Macabre, okay? Yep, so that's where we jump, and then at that point, you got multiple classes that could like heal themselves or tend to themselves anyway. You guys are just tending to yourselves, make sure you don't die, jump at your own will, and that's pretty much that. So okay, so that's the whole fight that we've seen. Obviously there might be a little bit of reprogression at the end, but the main goal I could say for tonight, guys, is please, if we get there every pull, just make sure you're doing everything in your power to not die, okay? The second phase is very, very, very lethal, and on our kill we actually had no deaths up until pretty late in that phase, okay? We had Drek die and I battle resed him. We did the entire 9 minutes of that fight without a death, and that is what it has to look like to kill this boss, because it's not just about our actual damage, like even though the numbers will be higher, is also about being able to switch targets and deal with different mechanics at the same time, okay? So we need 20 players alive for that, all right? So that's our main goal. You will do everything in your power to not die, okay? I'm gonna drop Cauldron, we get Feast, let's get Diva Ore, please, instead of Crusader Ore, and we'll get started.
In that last phase, even though we're not going to have this sort of like group up and jump kind of thing again, you guys can probably still throw down your AMZs on melee when it seems dangerous.
Definitely. Alright. Make sure.
Enjoy your AMZs. Next week they're gonna be garbage.
Nah,
Well, except for Metros.
Well, yeah.
Mine actually might get better, to be honest. Okay, here's a raid check. Eat up, guys. Let's get flasks and food and get started here.
You get Hellstones down.
Let's get Hellstones 2K as well. You can.
Ooh, and body armor.
Yep, make sure everybody has armor kits. This is a very difficult fight to survive at the end.
Is Kevlar okay?
Yes.
K-Mez. Hellstones, please.
What about this slash resistant vest I found on Amazon?
No, I'm talking about in-game, dude, sorry.
Oh, I have some resist greens if you want it.
Make sure everybody has Hellstones. Yep, and you can potion on pole and it will be back up. Just be aware that if we start doing too much damage on the pole, we're just wasting our time, so up to you how you want to handle that. Raid check coming, here we go. You need a flask game as I have an extra. Alright, cool. Here we go.
How long until we need to lust? Because we still have 5 minutes unsated.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll be back up. Here we go. Okay, it's just instant jumps here, guys. Jumps, 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 jumps.
Back left.
And recital's next. Here it comes. Yep, gotta survive these mechanics, guys.
If you get lagged behind, don't keep running. Right.
Finish boss, guys, come on. That was a little slow.
Try not to take it.
Clear the airways, please.
We may have actually skipped the
Sachet
recital there.
left. Fuck!
What'd you think, Velocity?
That we may have skipped the recital that was coming out there. The boss started casting it.
No, it doesn't skip it. Oh, you mean he began the cast?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm gonna come back up.
That's 5,
It
guys.
looks like it happened 5 seconds after we go back.
Let's get up there. Kill the attendant, guys. And it's very slightly dead. Yeah. Just pretend recital's coming. It is, yep. Okay, guys, we gotta survive the recital every time. Let's wipe this up, okay? We have no battle reses available until the end of the fight. Again, the only thing that will slow us down here is you guys dying to this nonsense, okay? So let's make sure you don't die. Literally, the only thing you have to do for me tonight, get us through to the hard part, and we will kill this boss.
Cast was on 1.
Yeah, that was why we extra interrupts, because when it's like the first cast and we're coming back from it, sometimes it's hard for like melee interrupts to get in range of them before cast it. I don't know how many people we have assigned to the interrupt anymore. We used to have like
3.
You're one of them.
3 or 4 right now.
Yeah, I don't, I really would prefer not to have to go through all this again because it requires multiple add-ons to make happen, but I'm pretty sure we have the 3 main people who were interrupting, and I believe, like, who else? I remember Blinks was interrupting, like, who else was, who were the backups?
The mages.
I can solely take care of 2.
Unless you miss it. So we
Or if the weak core fucks up.
Main and then all the mages were backups. I thought Jix was number 1. Rusty was 2.
Yeah, they got that part for sure.
And all the mages were backups.
I had
Oh,
a macro
Ash is
part.
actually part of it. Was my backup.
Okay, I got my
And I
macro.
was-
Here's food.
I think you could do it pretty easily. With Ashes with 2, Shelf and Blink could be with 3 and 1.
When we killed Sludge, was that on my bear?
Yep.
I was wondering why my fucking raid progress wasn't showing 8 out of 10.
Fletching.
Or Fletching, whoever.
What?
For the backups.
Yeah, we got plenty of people.
Hey Metro, I'm gonna do research for next week, and I'm gonna figure out what tank I'm gonna be moving forward with, and assuming it's okay, I'm gonna bring that to raid starting next week.
Yeah, perfect.
All of them should be ready for Mythic. I just don't know what it's gonna be yet.
Okay, right check coming. Here we go. Let's get warrior buff.
Which boss is the caster again?
The middle.
Freida. But after, oh wait, no, that's not ever gonna happen. Yeah, Freida. Always Baroness Freida. Okay.
Great way of doing it is just let it set focus.
Here we go.
Just gonna watch it.
Use also you can make a macro that's target free to interrupt.
Yeah, there's a bunch
target
of
last target.
add-ons and macros that we used originally that make this very, very simple, but it should never have been difficult in the first place. So. We did not wipe to that, Bebs. Don't worry too much about interrupting. Chicks jump. Okay, here comes recital, guys. Okay, so what, you're not able to go, Fletching, or what? Swipe it up.
I think you DC'd.
Anybody else's DBM changed to where the more recent like spell that's coming up, the bar got smaller?
No. Probably, I had this problem when I downloaded a TBC add-on and put a dependency into the retail add-on as well for some reason.
It's been this way long before BC.
Oh, yeah.
Asher 2. Anytime. While we wait, does anyone have random question? Anyone have a timer from start to last boss?
What do you mean a timer from start to last boss?
How long it takes?
It's dependent on how fast we kill them.
But I mean, generally.
I don't have one handy, but this is obviously info that's very easily garnered. You could just look at a log.
I think our first kill was what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 or 9 minutes, 30 seconds, roughly around there.
That was actually an easy fix. It's just ironic that the bar that was too small was labeled the huge bar and not the small bar.
That's the problem.
So what did you do to fix it? Did you make it bigger, or did you change the name to the little bar?
I just made it bigger.
Small bar.
No, the huge bar is the medium bar, and the small bar is the bigger
Tiny bar,
medium
yeah.
bar.
Yeah, our first kill was 9 minutes 49 seconds. Let's see. Does it actually list the phases? Oh, it does. Phase 3 began at 6 minutes and 27 seconds.
Alright.
With our pace, though, wouldn't that be sooner?
Might be. Not much.
I just need a general.
We're actually really fast going through the first half of the fight, and then we slowed down substantially last night, so we'll see if that changes tonight.
Mine's on cool on OMC. That's not fair. Fine. I'll put Pepe on.
Ah, now you look like a stripper.
Oh, does anyone else have an acrobatic steward toy?
No.
Apparently,
There you
if
go,
you
so
had
I got-
one, ours would stack. Yeah, there we go. Isn't this toy fun?
Hell yeah, I'm a skeletal monkey. Let's do this shit. I'm ready.
Oh my god, the owls even talk like owls.
Give it back!
England and Germany next, you see that?
Oh no, that was my last charge of that thing. I'm depressed now.
What happened with England and Germany?
They're gonna play in the next match at Euros.
Oh, I thought they were going to war.
No. What time does college baseball start in the year? Does anybody know? 62
win now?
games. Vanderbilt's played 62 games in the World Series. I'm wondering if, like, how they possibly got 62 games in since it's been spring.
Doubleheaders.
Well, I mean, realistically, I don't think they're playing doubleheaders in college. They must just play as
I
often as
wouldn't
MLB.
be surprised. I
Just
mean,
playing 4 games a week. Let's see the season.
Aren't doubleheaders mostly a result though of schedules being like fucked up? Like I feel like they don't schedule doubleheaders, but like when say one team has an issue and they can't make a game, they have to reschedule, and that's where doubleheaders are born from.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Like I don't know, with all the fucking COVID shit and all that, maybe that's what happened.
I was just more wondering in general, like how it's possible for a college, because that's as many games as the MLB teams have played, and they've played every week, at least 5 games a week. So I didn't think college baseball would have, like, I didn't think they'd be having the kids play 5 games a week like the pros.
Chicks, my transmog makes it look like I'm a fat you.
How dare you? I would never use those daggers.
February 19th, that makes sense.
I'm digging the mod sign.
Bruh, I'm a skeletal monkey over here. Whoa, somebody give that crab a knife.
No, it's dangerous, I tell you.
Oh, I can't give that specific crab a knife. This is bullshit. I want a refund. Somebody use the brine shell toy. Maybe I can give that crab a knife. Barnacle encrusted gem, if you got it.
All right, got it.
Here you go.
All 3.
Ah, I can't give that crab a knife either. This is bullshit. Is there any hunter that has a crab pet?
Is there any hunter?
Yeah, that's the second question I should have asked first. Sarah, actually, not even Sarah, anybody have a companion crab pet?
I have a crab right out now. Mr. Krabs.
I think it has to be like, I think it has to be like a regular crab. I don't think it can be a hermit crab.
Let's see if I even have a regular crab. I don't think I do.
Here, Jax.
Here's a fen crab.
Where are you at, Vic? I can't see
I
you.
put a skull
Everything's
in
so
it.
tiny. Oh,
Osh has crabs. In real
what the
life.
fuck? I can't give that. Okay, I can literally only give hunter pets crabs. This is bullshit.
How about Krusty Krab?
You
Oh,
got 'em
you want
all.
Krusty Krab.
My crab shank is not very effective.
Does it work on this guy?
Here's an emperor crab. Maybe you can give an
Son
emperor
of a-
crab a knife.
Yeah, if we could just min-max raid fights like this, we'd be fucking world first.
There's a lot of crabs.
Yeah, none of which are allowed to have knives, apparently. That's dangerous, I guess.
Maybe a shorebound crab?
I'm pretty sure it has to be a hunter pet.
Ooh, a ghost shell crab. Maybe that can take it at night.
Oh, Fletch.
Velocity, what is that on your head, sir?
What do you mean?
That's his face, dude. That's kind of rude.
No. I didn't say on his neck. I said on his head.
What do you mean?
It's a turbo. It's a religious symbol.
We're getting neck tats.
Are you asking the name of the Mog? I know it's sort of fucked up on Troll, though. I don't like how the mask leaves my nose completely exposed.
That is a pretty cool vest, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just a shirt, actually. It's not even like a chest piece.
Just kidding, he's not back. I'm gonna vacuum my living room. I'll have my headset on though.
Yeah, try not to go anywhere, guys. We really don't want to wait any longer than we have to here. We're waiting for Fletching a lot this last few days, but as soon as he gets back on, we're gonna go.
The Soul Ash is transferable coming up at 9-1. Am I able to like do my ult Soul Ash now and get like a stock, and then when 9-1 comes out, then transfer it, or is it like a newly formed
Yeah, I don't
Soul
see why
Ash
you
you
wouldn't
get?
be able to. Yeah. You just buy a. It's just like the war resources from BFA. You just use war resources to buy an item that transfers them to BOA.
Okay, yeah. Because I could make any legendary on like these characters. I just need to make sure I have the fucking stuff to do it.
I mean, the tax is already heavy enough.
We should just go and to the airship and dump all of the soul ash off the side and protest the attack.
Oh, that's you Americans' answer for everything.
Yep, I've been talking to him. He's on his way back to. Just the rusty situation. These guys have fucking 10-year-old computers, and they think restarting their computer is a good idea for some reason.
Probably needs an oil change for the full start.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when we were raiding in Wrath, if there was ever an issue, people would be like, just restart your computer. I'm like, no, that's not an option. That's not an option. It's gonna take like a fucking hour to restart for some reason. Like in raid, it was just put it under heavy load, and then everything would take like forever to restart. Now it's quick as a fiddle.
Some of
Not
us
for
do
Fletching,
not
it
has
isn't.
as fast fiddles as
No,
others.
I mean me, yeah, for me, my beer.
Rusty's got that fast hidden fiddle though.
So instead of Fiddler in the Roof, he's Fiddler in the Closet.
So Rusty, honest question here: have you ever in your life had a girl over or whatever, and you're getting down to
Jesus
business,
Christ,
and at
not
some
again.
point, no, this is a serious question. At some point, she notices on your computer that there's this icon for a video game, and you had to explain it away.
These girls do not ask questions regarding.
They have
that.
no
think it's
brains,
perfect.
dude. He doesn't.
Oh, okay, right. You like fucking pieces of cardboard.
They
Got
don't know what life is, man. They just go to bars, get drunk, and wait for some dude to try
They're
to save
empty
them.
shells.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And
It's
Rusty's
an icon.
job is to fill that shell up, huh?
Yeah, it's an icon with
Yeah,
a W
it
on it,
is.
dude. That's all it is. They have no idea what it is.
So
But
it
no.
actually has the WoW icon on the
question.
chest.
Yeah, what the hell?
No,
But to
bro,
your
it's
question,
on the
no,
taskbar,
that would
man.
never happen. Doesn't have to be on the taskbar.
Well, yeah, but like that's just inconveniencing yourself.
I remember the
You just
first
have the
time that
battle
happened
map.
to me. I was a chick in college who saw the thing, and she's like, "Oh my god, you play World of Warcraft?" And that was like the moment, like the divergence that me and Rusty had there, like socially. I'm like, and that person said that to me. I realized like I don't ever even want to deal with a person who's gonna look down on me for playing a video game.
Yeah.
Life has
the truth.
changed.
Metro, what do you think
But
is
that
the best filler
experience
for Mythic
has,
Plus?
changed you, right?
Blood Death Knight.
Changed me? I mean, yeah, it made me not interested in these dumbass chicks anymore.
Exactly.
Rusty's in raid. Girl comes into his room and he's like, "Oh, internet's out." Click.
Because more like, oh, I was looking at gay porn. That's what it's doing.
I've done that. Yeah, I mean that was legit. Like, chick I was seeing at the time, like suddenly wanted to try to get together on a Wednesday. She like won tickets to whatever the hockey team is around here, and she was like, "I'm coming to get you," and I'm like, "I really can't." And she's like, "I'm already here." I'm like, I remember making up some bullshit excuse to Rusty, like, "Sorry, dude, power's out, cat died or something. I gotta go." And then like I realized like, fuck this, like it's just not even worth it, man.
But you liked her besides that, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't even that. It was just like I'm happier playing WoW than I am trying to make these chicks think I'm a cool dude or something. You know what I mean? I'm not.
There's substance there though. Like I don't know, even if you were to go down that route, like just no, it doesn't go anywhere because you're putting
right.
a
That's
fake
what I'm
picture in
saying.
front.
I'm not like clever enough to keep up this ruse for like 10 years down the line, so it's no reason to even try.
How do you do it, Rusty?
Well,
Lots of fucking minimized tabs of porn. So many.
no.
That way, at a moment's notice, you could bring it up. Like, oh, this is what I was doing.
The question isn't how do you do it, it's why.
Yeah, that was the root of the conversation.
We're not
You
going
have to
back
do
down
it.
this road. We're not doing this again. Sorry, you missed the whole conversation.
Yeah, Metro's gonna get banned from YouTube if this happens. So.
Alright. I just feel like there's nothing.
Long story short, Rusty thinks 90% of women in the
Rusty
world don't
thinks
play
that
video games.
the only possible female attractive girls out there are people who have this hatred towards video gaming in general.
No, I would say I didn't say that. I said the mass majority of women.
Right, the mass majority,
don't
which
play.
isn't even a phrase. He thinks that is constitutional, like enough to completely hide the fact that he enjoys video games like seldomly, like not even. It's not even like, you know, for me, it's my fucking career. You know what I mean? Like, and this dude plays them
different.
barely. He can't even fucking log on to get to raid in time, and he's worried about hiding that shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, he did a little bit of PvPing when when it started.
I mean, you got the.
Yeah, but the bars
2100.
were closed because of COVID then.
Oh right, no excuse then.
I think it's more that WoW itself sort of has a stigma around it as opposed to just gaming in general.
Does it anymore? I don't feel like anybody even knows what it is.
I think it does.
At this
Rick,
point,
do you know Eric about it?
it's just like completely moved on. Like now it's Fortnite and fucking League of Legends and all these other bigger games.
I think it's
And
lump
mobile
sum
games,
into
too.
it, No, less.
Well, that's what I'm saying. These,
Mobile
you know,
games
those
is
games are
insane.
either like gunning games or something. You know, those are just kind of quick in, quick out sort of things where you just yell at your screen and shoot people for like a little bit. Whereas this is, you know, you're playing as I'm a mage, a wizard or something, and I'm going to shoot spells at people is what people assume the game is.
Yeah, that's
all a matter,
the
all a matter of
example.
perspective, though. Like, if
This
a
is
girl
all
like
you
sees
need-
you playing a game for money, she's gonna be down with it. Like, if you're like a professional Fortnite player, you can like use that to fucking pick up a chick because you have money. It's
This
all
is it.
perspective.
This is it, Rusty. Just go on Twitch, dude. This is all you need to see. Have you been on Twitch ever?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see the chicks in the hot tubs? They're all fucking gamers, bro. They're models. They're fucking like.
I understand that, but you're looking at.
They're
this
not real
perspective.
gamers, man. I barely watched a stream of that porn star Mia Khalifa playing the Blood Elf starting zone. Took her like, I think, days, and
Yeah,
she's still in
she's a
there. And I'm
noob.
like, what is this? Like, you're just trying to get people to watch you because you're like
You're
a
looking
notable
at these
person.
girls as like outliers, though. That's the problem.
No, I'm not.
It's
They're
not.
filling Twitch, dude. They're like 50% of the viewership on Twitch.
Literally
Sarah.
80,000
Sarah
examples
is
here. Rusty's
super
like, this is
hot.
just an
She
outlier.
plays games.
So
Yeah,
if
that's-
I could find a
just keep writing it
streamer
away.
that's attractive, that's really good at video games, that'd be fucking awesome. But
Have you
that's
gone on
extremely-
Twitch?
That's extremely unlikely to happen in real life.
What's happened
Yeah.
is you
Literally
play that.
log on to Twitch
So why
and
does it
search
have to
anywhere.
happen in real
It
life?
doesn't have to be even Twitch. It could be anywhere. Like
What's
you
that
can
have
find
to do with
people
anything?
like you've just hemmed yourself into a corner, and you're like, but in this 5 feet of the world that I've chosen, there's only this type of person.
Okay, anyway,
What?
Fletchen's finally back. Returning to playing WoW now. As soon as he gets here, we'll get going here. I'll drop food.
To be fair, this is much more entertaining.
Actually, no, it's not.
See, it's all a matter of perspective.
I just don't even. Yeah, okay, I won't get
Yeah, it was like a whole long thing that most people would say was weird conversation, but
Rick, how did your conversation with your girlfriend go about you playing video games?
I can't remember. I mean, that would have been a very, very long time ago.
Still,
My girlfriend
though.
grabs me beers during raid.
See, the important thing is, they're still together and he's still playing WoW and he's not hiding shit.
I have my gaming PC set up at her apartment.
They may like it, they may understand it, they may not. But that if that like affects anything, then that's the problem.
do we need to summon or what?
Well, we're also like, you know, through the quarantine and stuff, been living together. So me playing is kind of like her free time as well.
Yeah, like hanging with friends.
It's like, okay, you're scheduled to do this stuff these nights. All right, I'm gonna be busy doing some other stuff.
Okay, Matt, can you drop a summoning stone, please?
They're just trying to fucking throw dirt in your name, Rick. You gonna take that shit?
That's true, I mean, it's a fact.
I guess so.
Is it the same girl?
No, I have a different
Oh.
girlfriend now.
I was gonna say, okay.
Thanks, you know.
Okay, there he is. Look at over there, perfect.
Now Velocity's offline.
I'm right here.
Okay, let me check.
That's weird. Should
Meet
be
up, guys.
offline. Hold on, let me reload real quick.
Yeah, been about 4.5 years.
Must have been right after that one then.
No, it was like a 2-year break.
Oh man, Mop was a long
Believe
time
me, I
ago.
remember that.
That was
the
WoD.
dry
That
spell.
was the beginning of WoD, so long time ago.
Lost track of time.
Me too. That's funny because we were literally just laughing about Arthas, the fucking Lich King encounter last night, and that feels like that was just yesterday with Rusty onking and trying to get extra DPS to beat
Yeah,
Fibs.
and that's what, like 10 years
That
ago?
was more than that. Dude.
That
It was over 12
before
years
my
ago.
fucking son was born.
Yeah, it's
Oh
like
my god.
long time ago.
Great times.
Okay, now Jix is reloading, right?
I'm good.
Okay. All right.
It just took away the ready check when I
Yeah,
reload.
yeah, I got you. Okay, we're back.
Damn, I should have did laundry.
Here we go. Make sure no deaths to Dark Recital. We get some really good progress here.
Ooh, nice pair of
Shroud.
strong.
Okay, make sure everyone's jumping.
Left.
Recital next, guys. Did a pretty poor job with that ad on my part, so could be a little sloppy here. We have to pick it up.
Good job, Cobb.
Make sure we're getting this boss killed. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. Okay, we did it. Means it's going to be really awkward coming out of that phase, though, so we got to get stacked up, and we got to get ready for the recital the second the phase
Sachet
starts.
left. Prance forward.
Oh shit.
Shimmy right.
Nope.
Fuck!
Oh, that's close.
That's like the
Now
first
shimmy
one.
right.
Yeah.
And it's
you wanna-
forward,
gotta
then
add
it's
that.
left.
Forward.
Okay, we're
You
good,
guys
right?
suck.
That's
Let's
not
see you
good.
try it, Sarah.
Okay, let's get up there. Kill this lieutenant, guys.
Stop this nonsense! You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
And it's immediately recital, guys. Be ready. Just chill on jumping for a bit. We'll do it afterwards.
Yo, and realize that the attendance on
Let's jump,
the
let's jump,
boss,
let's
the
jump.
casting, guy's immune.
Yeah, make sure you're attacking the lieutenant, obviously, when he's out. Hammer, one more, one more. Another attendant, guys. Another recital. Okay, we're gonna move. We're really, really behind on this damage requirement, though, guys. We gotta get this boss killed. He should be dead as he's moving to blue. We have a long time still before we can jump. Okay, jump. Okay, make sure everybody's on Stavros. It's gonna be tank mechanic, then it's gonna be the first recital. This is a very important one. Make sure you're ready for not moving too far here. Don't follow the boss, just do the mechanic. Great, and now it's attendant right next to them. That's unfortunate. And we're swapping bosses and we're moving. Kill the lieutenant, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. These attendants have to start dying way faster than this.
Beware.
Spread out. Got plenty of space up front, guys. Don't wall everybody in behind. Make sure you're not getting
Fuck,
cleaved.
wrong button.
Okay, don't waste CDs, guys.
It's fine.
Swap.
We could jump. Top everyone off. Velocity still got 2. Okay, no, they're gonna. This is gonna be
Left.
recital with the mob, so don't get out of position here.
Gotta kill attendant.
Yeah, our damage on these attendants is very bad. This is almost unacceptable. We have to be way better on them. Okay, we swap. Moving forward. Boss has to be dead here, guys. We got to get this moving.
Everyone, take your position. It is time for the dance. Macabre.
Boogie down.
Sachet left.
Fuck!
Okay, so again we have, I guess it's just the comp now, but we need to get these attendants killed way faster, guys. This is the secret to doing this fight well, okay? The last attendant that we're going to fight here is a huge part of this encounter. So as soon as that thing spawns, we need all players on it, okay? Every single player has to put damage into this thing. Let's get up there.
Take it.
We have a while still before we're worrying about it, but back in position. You can jump. Stack up, guys. You guys need to be stacked. Stacked. Move into the AMZ. Okay, here is
Tense
our
up.
first attendant. Good. Okay, I'm taunting. Next is the recital, guys. Be ready for this. Make sure you're stacked. Don't follow the boss. Don't bring this on top of the boss, guys. Okay, back stacked up. We're gonna have a big move. It's gonna be spread out and it's gonna be add. This is a very important time in the fight. Make sure you're ready to spread and make sure you're ready for add.
That's right.
Killing add now. Let's go. Every single player is attacking it. Spread. Gotta get spread melee. You can't all be standing on each other like that. Okay, we have to. This is, yeah, we're so far away from pushing this. 10%. Let's go. Kill boss. Just lust now. We got a lust now. Pot and lust now. Start jumping. Okay, we're obviously not killing this.
I killed him from side.
I think I linked that. I fucked up.
Okay, just burn as hard as you can, guys. No move here. Just standing still. Maximize DPS here. Spread. And try to move as little as possible. Yep, every single player is on attendant now. Okay,
Take
soul
boss.
spikes. We're gonna move towards blue.
Take boss.
Got it. And we're not
Everything back,
jumping.
I'm an idiot.
Make sure we're not jumping. Gotta get out of melee range with the recitals, guys. And we need to burn in 7 seconds. We need to push. Which obviously we won't be doing, but... Okay, so you have to jump. Hey, you guys are probably dead.
Oh, you got her before
Jump,
they
jump, jump,
attended.
jump, jump,
Not,
jump.
not all at once.
Yeah, it's over. Okay, let's just wipe it up.
Sachet left. Fuck.
Okay, so we gotta figure these things out, okay, guys? One is really bad damage on these attendants, and I think this is just our comp. We have very bad classes forward again all of a sudden, so you guys are gonna have to actually work hard on this. Mages, we got a lot of mages. You guys are gonna have to figure a way to do better damage on these ads. Up to you, son. But yeah, we're gonna have to do way better damage on these attendants, and we have to have way better damage coming out of phase 3. Okay, phase 3 is, or coming into phase 3. I'm sorry. The end of phase 2 is more of a DPS race than it looks, and if we don't push at the right time, it really kills our push there. But we actually, I was wrong to call for lust and everything. I thought we were farther behind than we were, but regardless, it should be way faster with where we're at damage wise now. I was actually looking, and most players were under 4K on our kill. Okay, we have many people above 4K now, so there's no reason that this should be, these timings should be this wrong. You guys have to make sure you're attacking the correct target at the right time.
What's happening here? Do we get a second dance somehow?
Osh, did you see how I dropped my sack on your forehead there while we were wiping?
I guess if it doesn't, I don't know, no idea.
You're on your demon under. Pal.
Yeah, no, different kind of sack. This one's more squishy.
So your goals, guys, okay? The second you see that ad spawning, you should already be on it. This is why we're doing the strategy we're doing. You have plenty of time, and you're getting, like, this is what's wiping us right now, okay? You're reacting way too late. This ad is 100% health when he's near the boss. That cannot happen. A good group, the ad would be dead before he even comes close to being And this is a group obviously with classes that are made for this fight, okay? So we don't need that, but it needs to be way fucking lower. He should only make the boss immune for 1 or 2 seconds total, not 4 or 5 seconds, okay? So we need to make sure all ranged know exactly when the mob is spawning, and you know how to maximize your damage on it. Every single ranged damage dealer and any healing damage we can put out will be put on them, and they should be well under 50 before they get anywhere close to the boss. And that one going into phase 3, right at the end of phase 2, is the most important one in the entire encounter, because we have to kill that as we're spreading and then reconvening for the bloodlust, okay? So that thing needs to if we could use a cheat card and get one mechanic out of the fight, it would be that. It would be remove that ad from spawning there, because it slows us down so substantially if we don't kill it at the right time. Everybody's all chunked up over there. They're not spreading properly. We take extra damage. We can't jump quick. We can't get back in position to bloodlust, okay? So that is the most important DPS requirement on the encounter at this point. Make sure you are doing and again, on our kill, that ad died before he immuned the boss. And same with the ads in the final phase. They died before they immuned the boss. And that's partially lucky, partially good tanking, but it's also very good damage from the ranged. Okay, here's food. I'll drop another cauldron and we'll get going.
On the kill, I feel like one of the mages would call it out. You might want to start doing that again, just so all range switches to it.
Yeah, I was calling out directions on our kill. I'll start doing that again.
Really help
it helps. Obviously, the big thing is just have to know that the mechanic is coming. Like, I think most players are not reacting to it until they realize it's in their frame, and that's why we're tanking the boss at blue when we are, because that ad is up for like 30 seconds before it's actually in range to kill. So that's something like you should be you see that thing coming and you're like, oh, I know what the fuck I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not, oh shit, he's out. Okay, that can't happen. You have to know it's out already. You have to be ready to cast on it the second it's in range. Okay, we need to summon again, please, K-Mouse.
I was going to ask which specific ad you're talking about when we're trying to phase the second boss, where we're like stuck in that corner.
As the boss is dying, he's doing 3 mechanics at once. One is the spread out, okay? The ad spawns way earlier than that, but by the time the ad gets to us, he's also doing the spread out. So we need that ad so dead that nobody has to be like melee or not all clumped up attacking the ad, right? That's the big goal, because then it makes the healing job substantially easier going out of the phase. And then obviously right after that, we get the jumps. So we want to have die, spread, jump, and we fucking, that's it. That's the bloodlust. We pot, we go nuts. That boss should die really quick. It actually wasn't bad, considering we did such a bad job coming out of that phase. Yeah, so that's really pretty good, actually. Yep, here, I have armor kits.
I might have a CD for that, like double tap.
Cool. Well, yeah, just make sure all actual offense, like, they don't have a lot of health. They don't need to use this. You don't need to use a CD on it. Just everybody actually has to switch them. Okay, raid check coming. It's similar, you know, I don't say all these things all the time, but very similar to when we were doing Raw Den. You could tell when even 1 or 2 players weren't switching to them. The mobs don't die fast enough that you could tell. Like, it's, oh, that ad got to the boss. That's because people aren't attacking it. That's all there is to it. It's got like 100k health, basically. Kill it and fucking, if everybody switched to it, it'd be dead in 4 or 5 globals. Okay, here we go.
The last boss, phase 1, we took a lot of damage off the bat, and we sustained. That was really good.
You were not on the guest list.
Okay, we're jumping here, guys.
Left.
Pitch recital next. It's really good damage wise. Should have everything we need here.
Left again.
Stay on boss, though.
Great. Pretty good.
Yeah, that time I was calling it for Metro, not the DPS.
Yeah, good call. Thanks.
Shimmy right.
Oh shit.
Prance forward. God damn it. Yeah, I gathered that Metro, thank you. Right and forward. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop.
It should be in the middle of the room, right near
Yep,
purple.
it's gonna be right by purple. And be ready. We do maybe 1 or 2 jumps only. Okay, that's it. Chill now. Recital, guys. Okay, gotta live there, guys. Just wipe it up. Cannot lose people to recital, guys. Again, at this point, you're welcome to just sprint and go somewhere that you won't die. We can't have deaths to recital. Swipe it up.
We talked about this before, and Kot did a great job the last time. If you fall behind, don't keep running. You're veering off, staying with yourself. We'll be to keep you up most of the time. There's no reason to continue taking damage.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. The red circle is the only thing that will kill you. Nothing else about the mechanic will kill you. So just make sure you're not getting hit by a red circle under any circumstances, especially early in the fight. It's just derails. Like, it's really, this is why progression on this was so difficult, because we'd get a pull at 1 or 2%, and then it would take us 5 or 6 more pulls to get back there. And these are 10-minute pulls. Okay, here's food.
Oh, I usually tip people that bring me food.
Okay, thanks for that.
Wait, you mean other people haven't been tipping you for the delicious food you've been serving us?
No.
The fuck,
My charm.
guys?
Nobody tips Uber Eats.
Okay,
Yeah, I know,
wait,
that's why I don't drive for them. I drive for DoorDash because I can see your tips before you get your food.
Oh, you can't on Uber Eats. That's interesting.
Nope.
What about on the other one?
What other one?
The other 12.
Postmate.
Postmates,
oh,
yeah.
oh yeah, no, they're all garbage.
Here we go.
So Uber Eats, you can see it?
No, DoorDash.
Oh, DoorDash.
How dare you invade my property in such dreadful attire? Beware.
Left.
That was very good.
Yep, perfect. Okay, we have recital next, guys. Okay, so you guys are going too fast. You do not want to get back to the stack point. You only want to go 3/4 of a way around the circle. Do not make the rest of the group move a second time. Okay, that was extremely good damage there. Perfect. Exactly when we want to push it.
It's by the Warlock Gate.
Shimmy right. God
Which
damn
one?
it!
Which one, Sarah? Top or back? Or...
The one closest to us.
It's like right where K-Maz is.
So cheat, go straight there.
Shimmy right. Stop this nonsense. You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
Okay, ready for 1 or 2 jumps. And stop. Recital's next. Okay, let's finish the jumps. Sign, you have 3 still. Another
Right.
attack, guys. Recital's next. Okay, we're moving other side to blue quickly. Actually, ahead on the boss now, so it's good. Get here quickly, guys. As soon as the boss dies, we need to jump. Let's jump. Make sure you're in the CDs. Rusty jump, rusty jump.
Sorry.
Okay, it's tank mechanic first, then it's recital, guys. Be ready. Make sure your recitals are tight here. Good, and we have attendant next. Make sure you're finding the attendant.
It's in
It's
the
all
front.
over there. Really good one. Really fucking good one. Okay, we're just moving. Make sure you're swapping and not getting in the way of other players. Just fill in the whole front of the room. Okay, stacking up. Make sure you're not getting cleaved by boss here. Okay, we swap. We jump. Good, very good jumping. Next is the ad. Attendant, guys, make sure
Far
you're getting
back right.
What
Far
the
back right.
fuck are we doing with Bloodlust, man? Unbelievable how many times we've lost at the wrong time on these fights the last 2 nights. Okay, let's practice recital.
Take your positions. It is time for the dance.
Well, that was very good though.
Yeah, not bad.
Sashay left. God damn it! Well, it's obviously left, forward, back, right.
Yep, you're right.
Obviously not that at all. I don't want to sashay anymore.
Your steps were simply delicious. Pity you have to die. Beware.
Okay, make sure you're stacked up. We should have been jumping. You gotta get stacked at, okay? We can't have people in a 40-yard line. You have to be stacked right on the boss. Rusty, you have to jump.
Right.
Attendant.
Take.
Got it. Recital's next. You cannot run on top of me with this mechanic, guys. How many times do I have to tell you this? You cannot run on top of where the boss is going with that mechanic. Okay, so we have spread out and add coming, guys. Gotta kill this ad. Like, this has to have been dead 7 or 8 seconds ago. Okay, now we should be jumping. Finish the jump. Sign, you haven't jumped at all. And obviously we're not lusting, but pot. Practice the phase. We're trying to do as little movement as possible here. No, you do not want to be spreading. You want to be doing as much damage as you possibly can here. We don't move until the first actual mechanic begins. Attendant is out, every single person. So now we're spreading. Sure, spreading. Killing attendant, guys. That was a really good spawn for the attendant. This should be dead really easily. Okay, so now we're moving, taunting. Recital. Make sure you're not going on top of the boss with the recital. Do not jump. Do not jump. Interrupt, please. Thank you, Shell. Survive at all costs, guys. Do not bring that on top of the boss, guys. Do not run the recital on top of the boss.
Beware.
Swipe it up. Not bad considering we didn't last. I really wish they could just make Lust a raid leading thing, honestly.
It is. You don't bring people that are unable to avoid pressing the button.
Or you just have everyone take it off.
Been a long time. The last few nights here.
Like, if you keybind Lust, unkeybind Lust.
Anyway, the big thing here we need to do is get these ads down quicker, guys. And I guess we just don't have a great comp for it. I don't know. But you guys are going to have to pick up the slack, okay? So you guys really, really, really need to start figuring it out. I don't know what you got to do, but these ads are fucking us. They're really slowing us down. And it's going to have to be way better than this. So please start thinking about this, okay? You maybe need a week or, I don't know. You need to know the ads are out. But like that ad, again, I mean, the most important mechanic on the fight, and it died probably 7 or 8 seconds too slow. Like, it should not get to the boss, guys, okay? And if it does, it should be there for maybe 1 or 2 seconds only. So that can't be there for like 5 or 6 seconds while the boss is immune and we're doing all these mechanics. You have to be, all players have to be on the ad, including melee. You run over there and attack the ad. That's why the part of the fight is difficult. Yes, you should just be doing the fight properly. Like, the way it's meant to be done is just in a very tight circle and everybody runs together. But if for some reason you can't stay in that tight circle, just stay behind and stay in the same plane. Cannot bring it on top of the boss.
If what Sarah said is true, that is fucking ridiculous.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
It's the first time that I was not top. Hammer actually beat me that pool. But all I do is cast Frostbolt on him, which is surprising.
That's all you need. All you need.
DPS.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about uptime. The ads have no health. Like, they really don't. If the ad didn't actually immune the boss, it would literally just die to AoE. Like, it's not a mechanic. You just have to actually be attacking it. That's it.
Sign most pools it was me, you very close behind, and then the third was usually Shelf, who was like 100k less.
I was up there for a couple.
Yep, it's fine.
Yeah,
just
on,
make
like, the
sure
first
that
pool or
the
two.
only one that really matters is that third one. That's the only one. The rest are good. It's easy to manipulate the boss. We can't do that there. That's the big thing. We can't be moving the boss when everybody's spread out and we have all these shit, big red circles and shit going on. So you need to kill that thing as fast as possible so we can keep that phase really clean. We go into the next phase with everybody at full health. We have jumps done way before it. Like, after that ad dies, we want to jump immediately. We want to clear all that up so healers can get caught up, and we go fucking Berserks mode. We have 20 players, not fucking 14 DPS. We have 20 players doing insane DPS in that phase, lighting that boss up. It should be dead way sooner than we've had it these last few pulls, and we're going to get that once we clean that transition up. Anyway, raid check out. Here we go.
In case anybody wasn't aware, like, the ideal situation is the mob is almost dead from ranged only by the time he gets to the boss.
Yep.
Then melee switches off. Because
Exactly.
anytime the melee move away from the boss, we're pushing ourselves farther and farther into a hole that we don't need to be into.
Well, so it's true, obviously, okay, but the time at that point in the fight is a little special, and what we need is everybody to be back to where they want to be before the spread out happens. And if they're not, it's causing a lot of chaos. You can see a lot of people are moving more than they have to. People are making big movements. They're jumping into the fucking wall and getting moved around and shit. It's like, that should not happen, and that is a result of the ad not dying fast enough. That's purely the cause of it. If you had no movement there at all, you wouldn't be panicked. You wouldn't be making decisions that are costing your healers uptime, okay? So you need to make that clean, and once we do, you'll see we'll gain at least 5 or 10% DPS there. It'd be huge. Okay, here we go.
Splendid! A battle to win.
Okay, we're jumping.
To the right.
Okay, it's recital next.
Meat, you still have 2.
Yep, it's gotta jump, go.
One more.
Meat, come on, dude. Just jump up in the air. That's all you do. And let the cast go off, so people are dying.
Attendant.
Okay, perfect. That was exactly when we wanted it
It's
to face.
on to the left. Like straight left from purple.
Shimmy right. Not a quality start.
Whatever you think you're gonna say, you should say the opposite.
No, Rusty, I'm not second guessing myself.
Yeah, just mind fuck yourself.
Just back and forth here.
I sort of got it. This is left, right, left, right, left, right. We're going Konami code up in this bitch.
That's
oh
okay.
my god.
To the left. Add it to the left.
Okay, attendant over here, guys. Then we have a couple jumps. Basically, ideally, everybody jumps once. That would be the goal. One jump and that's it, but it really happens. Perfect, that's actually perfect. Okay, here's the recital. As soon as that mechanic's over, good. Start jumping, finish it up. Okay, another attendant. It's all the way in the back, yep.
Back right.
Okay, another recital. Now we're gonna move after this, so be ready.
One.
I should have been in range. That was bullshit.
Okay, let's move. It's gonna be really tough to heal though, I bet, with the debuff. Don't jump early, guys. Quick afterwards jump. Okay, tank mechanics, guys. Now it's time to dodge Dark Recital properly.
Attended in the,
In the
front.
back. There you
Up
go.
left.
That's another great one. Okay,
I try to like get him to dodge, so miss.
Did you get another stack?
I have 2 now, so you need to have.
Yep, got it. Make sure you guys are stacked, guys. What are you guys doing? Stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up.
Jump.
Yep, jump chicks. Okay, we swap.
Back right. Far back right.
Yep, kill Lieutenant. Recital, guys. You guys gotta survive these mechanics, man. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Why did you just run on top of me, bro? There's no reason for that.
That's it. Just wipe it up.
When you say bro, can you be more specific?
I don't know who it was. I don't call out anyone anymore.
You probably should.
You're like, unless we know who it was, it's not gonna do anything.
I mean, I'd imagine it was Slandra. You both died.
No, I didn't even have the mechanic.
Oh. And then how is it possible that one person only died to it?
It was Cop.
I didn't have the mechanic.
Well, you're the one who was on top of Rusty. Did anybody actually run on top of Rusty?
I got run on top of too. I just had enough help. I didn't die to it.
Then who was it?
Don't worry about it, guys. Just focus up, okay, guys? There's no problems here. You just move out of mechanics. This is it. This is the whole fight, okay? And we did really well last night. We're sitting here waiting an hour for people to be online and shit, so that doesn't help, obviously. But we have a good chance to kill this boss and make a really nice exit out of this tier, okay? So all I need you guys to do is not die to Dark Recital again, okay? We're back. We rewound the clock all the way fucking 3 months ago. We're back to this now. We're wiping the Dark Recital over and over again. Stop. That's it. It's literally the only fucking thing that's stopping us. This and the ad. That's it. Once we can get to the final phase with every single person alive, and we kill that ad fast, we're gonna kill this boss. It's so much easier now for us, okay? So just get me there. That's all I need. Yes, you guys gotta stay stacked. You gotta be in the right place at the right time. That's this whole fight. It's not that different from Sledgefist in that way, but it's way more. The mechanics are way more diverse. So just have to be aware they're occurring. And by now, I hope everybody is. Like, it's really no RNG to it. It always occurs at the same time. The only thing is, you know, if it's on you or not. Once you figure that out, it's a really smooth encounter. I actually really enjoy this encounter. Now that we've killed it, I have a much more healthy appreciation for it. It's a very well-designed encounter when you do it right. When you don't do it right, it's a complete fucking mess. Terrible decisions on their part, Blizzard's part. But if it's done, executed this way, it's a very smooth encounter. Go back and forth mechanically. Very good. Here's a raid check. Eat up, guys. Okay, here we go.
Let us see how you fare. How dare you invade my property in such
Okay, we're jumping, guys. Let's go. Second that mechanic
Back
goes out,
right.
we're jumping here. Okay, we have Recital next. Okay, literally perfect. To the percent.
for the dance macabre.
Boogie down.
Prance forward.
Mother.
Up, down, left, right.
Sashay left.
No.
Boogie down.
Backwards 4 times.
Prance forward.
They hear you guys.
Shimmy right. Boogie down.
Yeah, let's get
Straight
up there.
left of the ad.
Yep, to the left side.
Stop this nonsense. You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
Be ready for 1 jump each. Okay, that's it. Recital time, guys. Make sure you're stacked.
The weak core is off. I don't have one.
Somebody's gotta get this one. Somebody get this one. Somebody get this one.
Okay, jumps,
Just go
guys.
by
Let's
the
go.
number.
Jumps. Okay, so next is attendant.
Just go by the visual, guys.
Comes the attendant all the way
Back
by
right.
blue.
Back right.
Recital's next. Make sure you're ready.
Three.
Okay, we're gonna be moving. Let's get to blue. Do not jump. Everyone topped off quickly. Okay, jumping, careful. KMS.
KMS.
Okay, here's recital, guys. Be ready. And it's attendant in the side
Left.
over there. Okay, really good attendant. Moving forward. Make sure you're not dying here. Okay, we're stacking. Make sure you're not getting cleaved. Do not get cleaved, guys. We could jump.
Swap.
We swap, yep. Okay, attendance next. This is the one you do not want to get pulled away from. Do not get pulled away from the boss on. Swapping. Recital. Do not get pulled away. Do recital. Okay, let's 3 people dead immediately. Wipe it up.
I got ink.
No, that's fine. Wipe it up. Gotta be ready for the dark recitals, guys, okay? It's the only thing that's gonna stress us out in this fight, and we're letting it do it already. Please, just do this mechanic right every time, and we'll kill this boss very easily. Again, if you have to go sprint crazy, do something nuts to survive, that is perfectly fine. Just make sure you do not die to dark recital. That ad there, it'll happen a few times, but that one especially is particularly complicated because it literally spawns basically the same time. Both the ad and the mechanic will happen at the exact same time there. So you just, especially if you're, not sure you're going to be able to do the mechanic right, just ignore the ad. If that time in the fight takes us a few more seconds, not a big deal. But we need to have 0 deaths to dark recital to be able to kill this fight. Eat up. Hey, raid check coming. Okay, here we go. We jump here. Tenants in the back. Very easy one. Meats. Haven't jumped yet, dude. Come on. I'm gonna be done with jumping well before this mechanic begins. Comes a recital. Stay on boss
Left
here.
side.
Good. That's really, really good.
Boogie down.
When we come out, it's to the left of purple.
Shimmy right. Prance forward. Sashay left.
Yeah, that's 5.
Shimmy right.
Okay. Take portal up here in the back. Get
It's
up
right.
there. Yeah, kill the tenant.
Stop this nonsense. You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
1 jump each. Recital's next. Okay, start jumping, finish it up.
Rusty.
Sorry. Thank you. Trying to do too many things.
Okay, we have add next. There it is.
Straight left.
Okay, recital next, guys. Okay, we're moving. Get the blue guys quickly. Okay, we jump. Okay, be ready for darker side, guys. Okay, watch for a tenant next.
Left.
Over there, another really good one. Okay, we're swapping bosses, and we're moving. Make sure everybody's alive.
This is a great place for defensives.
Okay, back stacked up, make sure you're not getting cleaved. Gonna be jumping soon. Few seconds. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, one too late. I got it. Okay. This is a complicated one. Add and dark recital, guys. Don't get caught out. Here's a recital. You can't run into the wall there, dude. You know the wall repels you, right?
Yeah, I do now.
Watch the... Okay, we're pushed early there, I guess? I don't know. Not sure.
Sachet left.
Still skip the people coming down because they spawned right before we pushed.
That means we're gonna have to spread out, I think. Can't remember.
I think you're right.
Okay, let's get back up there. I think it's spread though, so just be careful. But it's gonna also be jump, so.
Pity you have to die.
Yeah, there we go. So quickly spread and then collapse. Look at AMZ. Let's go. Jump.
All right, somebody needs to get two. I saved it.
Attendant back right, back right.
Okay, I got boss.
Need help too.
Ready for
Somebody get this. Somebody get this. Somebody get this. Somebody get this. Somebody get this.
Anybody.
Right. Okay, relax, guys. Be ready for the recital.
One.
Comes the recital. Okay, so we're moving and we need to push it. This is where the big ad situation is occurring. We're going to be spreading and killing that big ad. So the second that ad is out, you should be on it. It's coming out now.
Back. Bar back right.
Okay, I got boss. Spread. Make sure you're not getting cleaved. Ad needs to be dead, guys. Very, very slow on the ad again. Hop and sign still haven't jumped. We're really, I mean, I don't know why people have jumped at all yet. That's it. Just wipe it up. Guys, we're not jumping there until the phase is over. You guys know this fight? We need to do all... I'm going to go over this one more time, and if we keep doing this, we'll just stop. Just wipe it up.
So we wait until after the ad to jump,
Correct.
right?
Yes. So
Or-
again, I'm gonna
okay.
go over this whole phase again once we've returned to the room. Release and run back. Repair, release, and run back.
Which boss has sent you?
Okay, eat up. Okay, so let's go over this whole phase again. Okay, this is the second boss, causing us considerably more issues than it did last night. I guess we got some lucky pulls last night, so that's fine. So here's how it goes. Phase 2 begins. It's wholly uneventful. The beginning of it is not very dangerous. Okay, we're just doing a couple dances. Recital, we're moving back from blue to purple. We only move to blue to get the first boss killed up there. There's no other consequence. We get back to purple. We have a big spread out. Make sure everybody uses, especially we got a lot of DKs. AMS is really good for that mechanic. Just use some small defensive, and you're going to be perfectly safe. We get back there. We're killing boss. We want to push after the or whatever the big circle mechanic, but it doesn't really matter. We just need to be aware of if it doesn't happen. So it's fine. It's not going to change the strategy over it. But yes, ideally it will be after that, or again during it, like we have in the later part of the fight. So anyway, that's it. We come out of Dance Macabre. Now this part is the part that we're struggling with a lot. So we're going to enter the phase. We're going to have some relatively important position requirements. Okay. The fight is going to transpire normally. There's going to be an ad and there's going to be a dark recital. This is another one that overlaps pretty severely where the ad is out with the dark recital, so you just need to make the right decisions. Main thing is don't run on top of the boss and you should be good. People are doing a good job with that now. Obviously, just stay away from the front of the room if you can. Okay, so then it gets serious. So then the ghosts dudes, like the dancers, come down. All right, they start dancing with each other and we have to vacate one area of the room. 99% of the time it's going to be right in the center where we are, but it might not be. Regardless, we're going to move either forward or to the right. Okay, we're always going to follow the boss. Everybody's going to get over there. Basically, as we move, mechanics are going to start really escalating. Okay, as we move and get into position, everything starts to begin. The first one is going to be the ads, and I think it's like literally as it happens, he's going to put the jumps out. Okay, so at that point, you're finding the ad and you're killing it at all costs. All right. Obviously, we don't want range running 150 yards away from the boss, but the ad has to be dead before it significantly impedes our ability to kill the boss. Okay, it's not happened a single pull between yesterday and today. It's not even really close. It's like probably 50% slower than it needs to be. So anyway, that is, I've already explained dozens of times why that's important, but you just saw what it caused, the complications, the panic. Okay, so we then have to spread out, and at that point we should have probably about 10 or 15 seconds left of the jump. We should have the ad dead comfortably. Everybody spreads out. We collapse, we heal, and we jump. Every single person jumps just like we've been doing on the previous portions of the jump, okay? We jump as the boss is transitioning. Effectively, you're ending it as the phase ends/begins, okay? That is the timing on phase 3, and it has to be done that way every single time. If at any point anything is wrong, it will result in a wipe, okay? So here's a raid check for the pull. Sign. Okay, here we go.
You cannot hide from me.
Okay, it's auto jumps here, guys.
Left.
Jix jumps. Okay, recital's next. Okay, we gotta not have this lieutenant screw us over. Okay, good.
Set formation for the dance macabre.
We're gonna start with shimmy right.
Good choice. Good choice.
It was a terrible choice, Rusty. Why are you giving me fucking negative reinforcement?
Because he doesn't want to pay you.
Yeah.
True.
True.
Down right.
Yeah.
Shimmy
Yeah, you're right.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, let's get this lieutenant.
this nonsense. You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
Okay, make sure you're stacked up here, guys. One jump each. Stop. Now it's time for recital. You don't want to be jumping while he's doing this channel mechanic, guys. Okay,
I'm jumping
jump.
because everybody was full health.
Depression.
Left.
Okay, recital's next. That's it, wipe it up.
Alright.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Zigma should have zagged. You know, I was jumping there because everybody was full health and nobody was hitting each other, so figured knock it out.
You mean you shimmied when you should have pranced?
Yeah, it's
Gonna have a bad time.
ideally when the drain is happening, people don't jump just to make sure nobody accidentally dies, but you were right, everybody was full.
I have this distinct advantage of being able to see everybody's health.
How do you do that?
Well, the
Oh,
thing
what
is
you do
that
is you
drain
play the
does a
video
lot
game
of damage
correctly?
really quickly, so it was a potential to be an error, but it's not really an issue. Just something that other players should be aware of, especially if they're unaware of, you know, where the raid health is at. Like when that's why we're jumping at certain times, and that's why we're making a big deal about jumping fast at times, because there's only a small window to get everything down and done before he starts doing this drain essence, which is a lot of, like, it does like probably half your health over a few seconds. Okay, eat it. A couple more here. I don't want to waste everybody's time with this. Obviously, we're not going to be killing this, but try to get in the habit of making no mistakes. This is what we need. We need 20 players to make very minimized amounts of mistakes, and then that is going to be progression. Like every fight, it doesn't matter. This fight, Sludge Fist, fucking Shriekwing, it doesn't matter. If we had 20 players who were able to keep their head on straight and make the right decision repeatedly, progression would be twice as fast on every single encounter. Here's a raid check. Okay, here we go.
30 pig.
What?
It's crane looking.
I was told to pray.
How dare you invade my boat in such dreadful attire? Beware.
Jumps here, guys. Come on.
Back right.
Blinks jump. Okay, recitals
That was
next.
very good.
Everyone, find your partner or die. Beware.
We actually did that too fast. Now we're gonna have a little bit of an issue coming out of this phase.
Boogie down.
Boogie down.
You always
Cuts
want
forward.
that ad to spawn there, guys.
Oh shit.
Sachet left.
Fuck!
Oh.
I was feeling it, man.
Boogie down.
Ah, you're
I'm
gonna get that.
I'm no longer feeling it.
Sachet left.
You can pray hard enough.
Okay, so I don't know what actually happens here. Just be ready. There's gonna be an ad, hopefully spawning very quickly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Not too bad.
Straight left.
Find it and kill it. And one jump for everybody, and that's it. Good. Okay, that's not a problem. Stop. You don't want to jump more than once, guys. It's gonna be cleared their stacks.
Everyone, find your partners or die.
One person jump.
Okay, let's jump. Osh, you have 3 jumps. Good. Perfect. Another tenant, and then another recital.
To the right.
Not jumping here, guys. Let's move to blue quickly.
Nick's gonna need it too.
Jump. Yeah, I'm more. Okay, got boss. Okay, tank mechanics first, guys. Ready for recitals next.
Right on top boss.
Really unfortunate. Killing it. Come on, guys. Attendant. We're swapping bosses and moving. Stack back up. Make sure you're not getting cleaves.
Swap.
Okay, I got boss. Let's jump, guys. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, so this would be the one. Make sure you're not getting drawn away from the boss while you're fighting the ad. There's the attendant. Ready to get on that thing now.
Back left.
Recitals shortly after. Don't get drawn away.
Everyone, find your partners or
Okay, let's stack back up. Move up. I'm gonna get boss. Got it.
take your
Okay,
position.
that's fine.
It is time for the dance. Macabre.
Boogie down.
Prance forward.
What? Why?
That's gonna probably be 2 down.
Boogie down.
That's gonna be left down right.
Boogie down.
Or never mind. Now it's gonna be left out.
You're back when you're up close to these.
Hey, go fuck yourself, okay? It's been a long progression.
Regression.
You used to get like 5 every time. I felt like.
Wow, he's just so helpful right now with my morale.
Okay, spread. Yep. And then we collapse. Get, collapse, guys, and stack up. Gotta jump. Oh, people are dying for some reason.
Rusty
Two jumps
is
still
two.
for Rusty. Yep.
Attendant in the back.
Yep. Attendant, guys. Again, don't get pulled away from boss here. Okay, I got boss. Recital's next.
Don't go to the tank. Don't go to the tank. Purple, purple, purple.
Okay, we're back to stack. And we're gonna be moving. We're gonna cleaved. Just moving forward here.
To the left.
Yep, Tenant, guys, this is the big one. Could have been dead already. Okay, so you guys gotta spread. Like, there's literally nowhere to go as melee. Okay, we're killing. We have like 15 seconds to do this. We should be jumping now. We got boss.
KMS.
Okay, let's lust. What, what's going on? How are people dead? How the fuck are you dead there? What?
They may have gotten charged through.
Just wipe it up. I didn't bother trying to do this. Wipe it up. Stand in the red circles. Yeah, I don't know if it's comp or what, but that phase is really bad. Like, we're really way off there for that phase. I don't know why. It's like we're getting worse as the fight goes on. I'm not really sure what's happening. We start the fight so strong that it's almost teetering on the edge of too good, and we don't have Vantage runes. We don't even, probably people aren't even potioning. It's like we get somehow extremely bad at the DPS requirement of the fight as the fight goes on.
I'll tell you what it is, but you're not gonna like it.
What is it?
I get the first call wrong, and people's morale just goes into the fucking floor, and then they just don't want to give it.
Okay, gotcha. You're right. I'm not gonna like it.
You're breaking my heart.
Dreadbolt volley.
Yeah, we had to then interrupt.
Oh, really? Is that why people died?
Everyone.
That makes
No,
sense.
it's not why people died.
On my death log, it said I died to Oppressive Atmosphere and Dreadbolt Volley, which
Yeah,
one of
if
them
that
is
gets
the
up,
unavoidable increasing damage that they do, and then the other one is the interruptible cast.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, if that went off, that makes sense. Oh, we'll do a couple more. Eat up. Okay, right.
The
check
dot
in.
that it puts on everyone afterwards, is it periodic damage or does it take more damage?
Yeah, it's another dot. It's
another
periodic.
Shadow damage dot, which is probably scaling with the damage the boss is increasing. Alright, we check.
Yeah, according to my death log, I was taking about 4k a second.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah, I think it scales the longer we stay in the phase.
You master spell that if that ever happens again?
No, just gotta be in a
No, that's
I'm
stay
master
rage.
spell, but it's only for 5 people.
Yeah, anybody's free to interrupt, guys. I didn't want to make too big of a deal about this. In the past, we had very, very strict. I mean, most of those people are still here, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But yeah, it's tough. It's a important mechanic, but literally, if everybody just actually interrupted at some point in the fight once, it would be enough. Here we go. Okay, it's jumps, guys.
To the right.
Recital's next.
Effort on Nikolaus.
Got it. Okay, good. Tenant spawns, kill boss. Perfect. Exact timing that we want every time.
Left side.
Formation for the dance macabre.
Let me motivate us a little bit. Sachet left.
That's just
Oh,
not good.
well, we're fucked. Yeah, we're just fucked. I don't know what to tell you.
Just fucking wipe. Just fucking.
Yeah, I mean,
just
this is
kill it.
basically the main
Right now.
reason we're doing this, guys, so just trying to give chicks a few chances here.
To be real,
Yeah.
Buffy losing money is better than any progression kill we're gonna ever get for guild morale.
Yeah,
Left
no.
side of stage.
I want to splice a highlight reel of you doing this.
Let's kill a tenant, guys.
You have disgraced this gathering long enough.
And then one jump each. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, Jix, you can finish up that your jump. Fine.
Okay, let's jump, guys. Be another tenant soon.
To the right.
Kill you tenant, guys. Okay, it's recital next. Okay, we're moving quickly. We're really fast on this boss. Get up here. Jump. Okay, it's tank mechanic, then it's recital. Okay, watch for a tenant. Big,
Right.
big. Yeah, there it is. And we're swapping. Get up there, make sure you use one defensive and survive this easily. Okay, stag up, make sure you're not getting cleaved.
Juke them.
Jumping in about 5-6 seconds. Okay, I got boss. There's the jumps. It's a tenant, but don't get baited
Left.
out here, guys. Stay close. Don't kill that attendant, obviously. Recital, guys, so all you melee over there, you're compromising your life here. Really bad idea going over there.
You're talking to me?
No, melee. Okay, we're moving. Taunting after that, got it. That was pretty
I
early,
thought
but
that
it's
was a
fine.
nice little jump.
The dance macabre.
Sachet. No. Shimmy right.
It's going forward. Oh, nice.
France forward.
Just keep going the opposite one.
Just keep going.
It's left. It's not anything that I think.
Hey, the important thing is you got the first one right.
I've done that so many times. If you only knew the progression we've been through.
Alright, guys, quick. And then as soon as this is over, we gotta collapse. Let's collapse right on boss here. Big jump, guys. Vic and Sarah
Add
jump.
back right.
Kill the ad. Okay, so recital. The easy one. Just make sure you don't run into the tank. Okay, got boss off here. Okay, so we're gonna be moving soon, and here comes the really big time in the fight, guys. Be ready. As soon as that ad spawns, everybody needs to be on it. We're moving to the right over here. Ad is out.
To the right.
Sure.
Ad's right here.
Spread. And we gotta get stacked up and we gotta jump. CD or whatever we have.
Care.
Metro, you have
Yeah,
two.
I know. I'm trying not to kill anybody. Okay, lust. Thought. No idea how this boss at 74%. Just stand here, stand still. Don't move at all. Don't move until the first spread of mechanic begins. Coming up.
Add back right.
You cannot be dying there, guys. Yep, to the ad.
You need to kill that.
Good work on that kiting, actually. That was really good. Okay, nobody's jumping. Nobody's jumping. Gonna move it up a bit here. Do not take Dark Recital on the boss. Stop taking Dark Recital on the boss. All of our healers are dead. So thanks for stopping by. But we might be able to push out of this phase at least. See that? So we want to make sure we push. Which we did not. We pushed too fast. Now you want to jump.
Still on the ad in the back right.
Whew. Press forward.
Do you want us to wipe?
Yeah,
Damage
don't
was
even
good.
bother. Yeah, well, damage was.
Damage
Yeah, actually, it was a really good push. We were a little too fast, but
Well, the summon dutiful went out right as we pushed the. Into
no,
the
we
phase,
want to
isn't that what we
skip
want?
the spread so we can do good damage coming out of the phase too.
We did.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Not on my screen, we didn't. How do you know?
On mine, I had 1 second until the spread.
You did.
Spread should be now.
You did not cast. Yeah. As you see, the spread is happening right now.
Much more effective when there's only 3 people alive.
It's a lot easier, yeah.
All you guys sitting on top of each other, you just fucked yourself. All those kills, 3.
Yeah,
4,
that was a
people
really grave error there. I don't know. Healers died. I don't know what happened, but you guys gotta actually spread. You have to be like
Well,
so.
like
Again,
someone moved like last second
Yeah,
and basically
so
murdered people.
definitely don't ever do that ever. The main thing on this fight is
Decoration, and somebody just came and killed me.
yeah. The main thing on this fight is being very consistent. It's a very hard fight. Like honestly, there's no. I thought yesterday was we were gonna breeze through the rest of the shit and we were gonna get this kill, but like we still have another probably multiple hours of progression ahead of us here to get this because we have to learn the end. It's much harder than everything we've done so far. But that you see a sneak peek of it. If you ever make a mistake at that point, you're putting us in a position that's impossible. So yeah, we'll do 1 or 2 more. But yeah, that's the big thing there is just making sure that you don't have any grave errors with those mechanics. They're all movement based. They're all stressing us because we have to spread out and we have to move in different ways. And the people who keep running through the boss with Dark Recital, like these are grave errors, huge errors that are really costing us a lot of potential. And it's something that you wouldn't know unless you've done hundreds of pulls. But that's just it's all good.
Metro, if we have jump during that part, do we just die? Because it's better for us to die than to take multiple people with
No,
us.
absolutely not. You should be able to get it off. So this is why things are awkward. We should push out of that phase. The phase ends, and then we have a 5 or 6 seconds to jump. Everybody quickly jumps. If you have, if you're not full health, you just do something to prevent that, from being an issue. and you're good. That's like there's no actual damage at that point in the fight. So
It's like the last good
Gotcha.
10 that you can get like an AMZ there as well. So.
yep. And then at the end, so then there'd be one more jump, and then that's it. We're not doing it again. So it'd come out of the phase. We're in the final phase now. We do, you know, whatever, one round of mechanics, and then at that point, it's like suicide. It's like, okay, somebody gets something and they can't survive it. They're just gonna die to make sure they don't take anyone else with them, and the boss slowly, eventually gets killed. Okay.
I think on the kill, when we got circles during the last phase, so the last phase we all spread out. We popped defensives there because it's going to be back up for the next time. So that's what we should.
Or
be
you
doing.
immuned them.
Yeah, you need to do that. You can't.
Yeah,
be
like I
just,
said,
like,
I wish. I know it's a very, very long video. I made an incredibly detailed video on our kill, 120 minutes, I think it is. And it's actually like you can see like the meticulous precision that we managed to get. It was like we all came together. We got perfect play. I mean, there's people who are literally surviving because Salandria puts his fucking blessing of sacrifice on them. Like that, the guy dies otherwise. He survives with like 2k health. Okay, so it's like those are the kind of plays that you got to make, and it's just, you know, it's super late in the tier to be trying to get back to that stage. So no big deal, but yeah, we did pretty good. So let's see a couple more.
Splendid! A battle to win.
Oh, you're right.
Meat, you gotta jump, man. Every time the phase starts, you jump immediately. Recital's next. Gotta live the recital, guys. That's partially because we jump late. Okay, perfect timing on that. Pretty much to the second. Ideally, you'd get a couple dots on that ad or something, but past that, not really any better. No better way to do it.
Shimmy left. No, copy left.
There you go. You got it. No, you got it.
You said.
Chest left, left.
You were right. 2 for 2.
Up, 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 up.
Yep, 3 for 3.
Down.
He's doing it. That's 4 for 4. That's 4 for 4. What's 5? You got it again. 5 for.
Oh my god, he's got it.
Oh fuck, he got it wrong in the last
Hey,
one. Unreal.
Stop this nonsense! You have disgraced this gathering.
Right next to him. Attack this guy. Yep. 1 jump each. That's it. As soon as that drains over, we can jump. Jump now. Wrap it up. K-Maz, jump.
I have aggro Nicolaus.
I pot taunted Nicolaus.
Nicolaus.
Nicolaus?
Nickelodeon.
Here we have an ad
Slimy?
coming.
Back right.
There it is. It's attackable. Okay, recital next. Okay, let's move. Okay, we jump. Direct jump.
One more direct.
Okay, we have a tank mechanic first, guys. Okay, we're gonna do recital now. Okay, it's a tenant next. He's over there.
Right in the front.
Nope. Not really got the attendance.
Get fucked, attendant.
Good. So I take boss now. Okay, so we're jumping soon now. Okay, so it's gonna be the one that's gonna try to draw you away from the boss. Don't bait melee. Just stay with boss. Takes a few seconds longer to kill a tenant, that's perfectly fine.
Back.
Recital's next, guys. Stay stacked. Good, perfect. Gotta live there, guys.
Take
boss. Yep. I move forward. Boss is going to leave.
Yeah, fuck him anyway.
Fronts forward. Just poor performance, honestly. They need to take me out in the first inning.
What are you?
Who do we got?
Pitcher or something?
Bullpen.
Nobody. Jonathan Loizaga.
6.
Okay, let's get up there.
Stack up for recital.
No, we're gonna have the spread first, I believe. Right? Maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea. Jump.
Left. I mean right.
In the very back.
Swap.
Okay, so the recitals next, guys.
Great attendant.
So now the attendant is the big thing. We're going to be moving, we're going to be spreading, but the attendant is coming out right now, so make sure you're ready for it.
Right.
Okay, we're swapping boss. Spreading. Should be on the ad there, guys. Make sure. We need to jump.
I refresh. Can you take one more?
Yep. Over anyway. Okay, lust. We're safe. Oh, we skipped it. Or
What? Just kidding. It went invisible.
What a fun fight.
Oh, it's just love it when the mechanic you think you skipped all of a sudden is invisible and still hits you.
I don't know what that was. That did not look like Dark Recital.
No, it looked like the spread thing, but like the mechanic went away, so like.
Oh,
just,
that's exactly what it was. Yeah, okay.
Prideful eruption.
And
I'm done with this prideful mechanic, man.
Actually, the attendant goes.
Maz, get on the attendant.
Me and Dix jump.
It's like we're in a PvP encounter.
Got it, execute.
Can you dispel me?
Do the ability or not do the ability.
I just finished it or what?
You got this, Mitch.
It's actually like really easy at this point. Like, would be such an easy fight if you could just solo it.
You only gotta kill 3 attendants.
2 attendants.
Okay, I'm gripping them together. Didn't work.
I've seen you soloing out 5-man bosses, buddy. I think you got this.
I think I got this.
Stack up for recital.
He's got the pain stacks though, and if somebody needs a taunt.
Yeah, honestly, if that was like a magic debuff that you could AMS, then you'd probably be fine.
Hey, Baroness Freida, your mother's ugly. Okay, my taunt didn't work.
Interrupt.
Metro jump?
Yeah, I'm jumping. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
One more jump, Metro. One more jump.
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. All right, I think that's a good place to stop for tonight, guys. Thanks a lot again. I appreciate it. I know it's been weird trying to do these bosses again after a long period of time, but we had some pretty good looks at this fight, so we're gonna be back here again next week. Next week is the patch. Okay, I don't know what it's gonna look like. Hopefully the servers aren't gonna be all fucky. There's been hit or miss times. If the servers are mad late, we'll talk. But yeah, as long as everything's up early, we get some reps on this. I really want to see Cop in the healing role next week, and that's that. So we'll see what it looks like. Thanks again, guys, for this. It's been a wild ride since March. 905 was pretty interesting, and now 901's coming. So next week, obviously, is a tune-up for the raid, which comes the following week. If you guys have any questions or anything about that raid and all that stuff, let me know. Otherwise, see you in the next one.
Logging into my rogue. Hey, where did everybody go?